That's a real break.
So Brent, tell me a little about yourself, about where you come from, what you do. You know, just like for someone that doesn't know Brent, lay it out there for him.
Well, basically, I'm a up-and-coming artist. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I mean, I came from Orange Grove Projects, a lot of low-income houses, but, you know, I grind, and I've been through the struggle, but I didn't put my head down, you know. I always seen the light at the end of the tunnel, so I felt like it was something to go towards and keep pushing. I was really able to see the best side of both worlds, you know. It was basically like my dad's side and my mom's side was like two totally different sides, you know. My mom's side, we was, you know, kind of struggling, going through the motions, moved a lot of times, evictions, whatever, the worst, you know. But it wasn't so bad. It taught me how to be a better man and how to survive without nothing. You know, we went through times when, you know, we didn't have utilities or, you know, a lot of great struggles. But on my dad's side, it was, I went over there and visited my grandma because my dad lived overseas a lot. And over there, it was a whole different lifestyle. You know, you had to be to bed at a certain time. You had to, yes, ma'am, and yes, sir, and you went outside and played with the kids, and you didn't indulge in grown people conversations, and the neighbors, they would, you know, they would talk about going to college and going to the military and doing something and being something. And, you know, when I get back home throughout the year, you know, I'm cussing and I'm doing what I want to do. It was just whatever I wanted to do, you know, and that was the product, you know, it was just basically the environment. And that's what everybody did, that's all everybody knew, you know. Sell drugs, get a baby mama, get you a box Chevy on 26s and ride around without nowhere to stay and stay with your mom and baby mama and go to jail. Hey, it seemed like the you know, everything that was occurring, and I looked back and I said, man, I can't follow no trap like that, you know. That ain't what I'm trying to do. And a lot of my friends, you know, it was, hey man, just hit the blunt, man, smoke the weed, man, it don't do nothing to you. I said, man, look at this bomb right here, you know what I'm saying? That's probably how he started out. I saw something different when I would go to my grandma's house, and that helped me break that mentality and say, this is not what I want, you know, I want something better. I started out being a follower, and being a follower got me in cars that were shot up, got me running from people that were shooting at me, you know, got me in a bunch of situations that I knew I didn't want to be in. So I vowed to be a leader from there. I said, man, you know, I'm going to do me. If ain't nobody going the route that I'm going, then I'm going this route by myself. And all my friends or associates, they can vouch for that and show you that from that point, I just was a leader. I did what I did. I didn't care what everybody else did. And it worked out for the better. I said, I'm 25, I own my own business. I'm in college right now. You know, I do music. I done performed around the world, then been around the world. But I do everything I do. A lot of people ask, you know, why you wear the jewelry you wear and why you drive the car you drive if you're not portraying to be a drug dealer. I don't. I do that to show the kids that, you know, you can get the same thing that they have. If you want it, you can get it. You know, I bought this. I didn't sell drugs to get it. You know, I grind. I knew that's what I want. But I do this to show them because I know they don't know no better. All they know is what they see. If they see a drug dealer with diamonds in their mouth and nice clothes and what they would call a nice car, they want to go the same route, you know, and try to do the same thing. But I had to show them that, you know, it's a better side to life than just doing what everybody else do. You know, if you want it, you can get it.
Right.
That's basically what it, you know, my whole thing is. I'm a big talker though. When it come to lifetime and life stories and trying to help motivate the next person, man, we'll be talking for days. I ain't to my hours. We'll be here for days.
Do you think you'd have been as driven to success and to do things and to, you know, make your name if you hadn't come from that?
If I wouldn't have went through my struggle and God didn't take me through what he took me through at an early age, that I probably wouldn't have these big dreams and goals to push harder and be able to go through something and keep pushing and pushing till I get to where I'm going, no matter how tough it get.
tell the viewer at home a little bit about the club and a little bit about, you know, your dream here and like how you did it.
When I was in the military, I had like probably 4 months left in, and they said, "What you gonna do when you get out?" And if you know anybody that was on the USS Baton back in 2009, 2010, there was an IT at the time. You can't ask them because they will be able to vouch for this story. And I had a few of them fly down here just to see that I really have a club. And they said, "What you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna own a club." God told me I was gonna own a club. They said, "You crazy, dude? You got E5 pay, dude. How you gonna own a club?" I said, "Man, I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna own a club." I still remember riding past this building. I was like, "Dang, man, I wonder what it'll take to really get that building." I probably had about $30 in my pocket. When I called the man, and he said, he was like, 10 people called before you. So 9 times out of 10, you probably not gonna get the building. So I'm sitting there like, oh man. And I'm really just calling to see what I need to do because I'm finna grind. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get me a club.
Just tell me what I gotta do. Yeah,
you know. So he said, well, tell me a little bit about yourself. I was like, well, I'm 23. I just got out the military, this, that. You know, I got dreams and goals. And I just wanted to tell this man everything. He was like, you know what? I'm going to see you Wednesday. I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, I'm going to see you Wednesday. I was like, okay. So I didn't know what was going on. And this dude flew from Arkansas on a private jet. Put the keys in my hand. He said, you know what, you're the only person with a key to this building. He said, I don't even have a key. He said, if you want somebody else to get it, then you give it to them. And you're going to make the decision. But if you want it, you can get it. And he said, you know what, you ain't got to pay me nothing for the next year. You just fix it up. I was like, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the story. I mean, when God has it for you, man, He got it for you. It don't matter if you don't know how it's going to happen. That's why my faith's so strong, and I know things are going to happen. I just don't know how they're going to happen or when it's going to happen.
Right.
He just said it's going to happen. I mingle with all the people. I can tell basically who new coming in the club because I sit back and watch and I greet them and I go up and say, how you enjoying yourself, or is there any problems, anything. I make sure everything is good. And if a person tell me, because most of the time in the club, people come to the club with problems. So I get personal with these people and let them know, you know, if you have anything going on, any problems, let me know personally. Every other Sunday we do something what we call Sensory Sunday, where it's like a poetry night. Do live poetry, live band.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we have neo. We have a live DJ too that plays like neo soul and R&B and real hip hop. You know?
Like some old Common.
Yeah, you know, some of that type of stuff. And that's every other Sunday. Some Sundays we do blues. We just do a lot of variety of things, and I have a lot more planned for this club. You know, it's just the beginning. I know Mobilian, they're gonna have some sites and cover things on there about Club Infinity and about Pluto and some more up and coming behind the scene things for me. You know, big shouts out to them. Hopefully they come out and do a Mobilian party or something, bring some live music.
Dude, it wouldn't be the first rap show I've hosted, and I ain't even kidding. So let's do it.
Hey, we can do a variety of things. It don't just have to be rap. We can do whatever.
Do you think, you know, there's a lot of that mentality around where, you know, you get put on, basically, if you're not this thug, you can't you know, be in the rap world, but then you're too hard to be in hip hop, or too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, do you feel like that's kind of the way it is?
It's kind of like that, and it's a lot of controversy, but me, myself, I just basically just rap life stories, real life things that I've been through, so a lot of people can relate to it, a lot of people can basically, or they know someone who done been through it, or done seen that. Like, any song you hear from me, trust and believe, everything that I'm saying in there is true. A lot of people just think I'm just making music, and it just sound good, but I'm releasing my pain through my music.
That's how you live.
That's the reason why I rap, and that's what made me escape from everything I done been through. That's how I cope with it. I write about it, you know, do a song. My family, when they hear it, it's like they come to tears because they know everything I'm saying is true. You know, it kind of reminds them of what we've been through, and don't take the focus off what we've been, but keep your eyes focused on where we're going. I don't care about the gangsterness. I done been through, been running from getting shot, police situation, robbed, all this type of stuff. I done seen dead bodies. I done seen somebody get killed in front of me. So I don't worry about trying to portray myself as a gangster or what they call a gangster. I just be me. I'm Pluto. I ain't trying to perpetrate and be nobody but myself. A lot of people look at the blonde streak in my head and say, man, why you dye your hair blonde? Or they see the star and say, you know, why you did that? I'm being me. That's what I want to do. You know.
That's the only way to be, man.
Exactly.
And doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what color you are. If you're trying to be something, that's not, that's not the right way.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. You just be yourself. You know, a lot more people will respect you by being yourself. Tell people, man, my life is a movie, man. And you gonna make a movie about my life. Y'all the first one to get it on video. I'm saying this. My life is a movie. So you see me in stores sometime pretty soon, like next year, and be like, man, this dude was just on Mobility and TV. Talking about, damn. Yep, he did say that story on there.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Man, that's the same thing that happened. Oh, okay. You know. Yeah, like I said, my life a movie, man. I'm gonna be a star. That's why I put it in the back of my head so it can remind me every morning when I wake up and count that I'm a star, you know, and I'm shining. That's why I had to let that go. I'm gonna let the camera zoom in a little bit on the star, you know, show them a little bit.
Brent, I really appreciate you doing this with us, man.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, Mama Billy gonna be in touch about doing some stuff out here soon.
Man, that sounds like a
I won't be a minute late.
She got it. I got it. You can tell by the way these niggas talk. Her swag is that emotion, futuristic. Baby girl is all she knows.